Welcome to my channel Liberty Old Coin. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and 3 Coins USA History and Story. Look for this valuable coins worth $1 million. First up, today we are talking about one specific coin, the famous 1971 Eisenhower dollar from the United States. This large and impressive dollar coin immediately stands out because of its size, bold design, and the powerful historical story behind it. The coin was created to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the respected World War II general who later became the 34th President of the United States. After his passing in 1969, the American public wanted a lasting tribute to his leadership and legacy. In response, the United States Mint introduced the Eisenhower dollar in 1971. It became the first circulating US dollar coin issued since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935, making it a historic return of the large American dollar coin. The design of the coin was created by the talented engraver Frank Gasparo. On the front, the portrait of President Eisenhower appears strong and dignified, symbolizing leadership and stability during an important era of American history. The reverse side of the coin carries another powerful tribute. It celebrates the success of the historic Apollo 11 moon landing. The design shows an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, representing peace and technological achievement. This means the 1971 Eisenhower dollar is more than just money. It honors both a legendary president and one of humanity's greatest scientific achievements, combining politics, history, and space exploration in a single coin. Because it was the first year of issue, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar has become especially interesting to collectors. First-year coins always attract attention in the numismatic world because they mark the beginning of a new series. Another reason collectors love this coin is its size. The Eisenhower dollar is one of the largest modern U.S. coins, measuring about 38 millimeters across. When you hold it in your hand, it feels heavy and impressive compared to most modern coins. Even though millions were produced, collectors constantly search for coins with exceptional condition, brilliant shine, or rare mint variations. Those special examples are the ones that can command surprisingly high prices. Coins struck in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those preserved carefully for decades, can sell for impressive amounts when they appear in collector markets and auctions. For example, high-grade specimens of the 1971 Eisenhower dollar have reached prices from $200 to $1,200 depending on condition, mint mark, and grading quality. Some extremely well-preserved coins graded at the very highest levels by professional grading companies have been known to reach values of $3,000 or even higher in specialized collector auctions. This is why many collectors carefully examine every Eisenhower dollar they find. Small details like mint luster, sharp design features, and minimal marks can dramatically increase the coin's value. Another factor that makes the coin exciting is the growing global interest in vintage American currency. As more collectors enter the hobby, demand for classic coins like the Eisenhower dollar continues to rise. Because of its historical significance, bold design, and connection to 2 major moments in American history, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar has built a strong reputation among coin collectors worldwide. That means a coin that once circulated as a simple dollar could now represent a collectible piece of American heritage with impressive value potential. So if you ever come across a 1971 Eisenhower dollar in a collection, an old jar, or even loose change, take a closer look. The coin you are holding might not just be a dollar. It could be a fascinating historical artifact and a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. Next coin, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, is one of the most interesting large dollar coins produced by the United States during the modern era of American coinage. With its bold appearance and strong historical connection, this coin continues to attract the attention of collectors around the world. The coin features the portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower on the front. Eisenhower was not only a respected president, but also the supreme commander of Allied forces during World War II, making him one of the most influential leaders of the 20th century. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced by the United States Mint beginning in 1971 as a tribute to President Eisenhower after his death in 1969. The large dollar coin was also created to bring back the tradition of the classic American silver dollar. The design of this coin was created by Frank Gasparo, who served as the chief engraver of the United States Mint. His design gave the coin a powerful and recognizable look that remains iconic among collectors. On the reverse side of the coin is a design inspired by the historic Apollo 11 moon landing. The image shows an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace and celebrating one of the greatest achievements in human exploration. Because of this design, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar represents two major pieces of American history at once. It honors both a legendary American president and the technological triumph of landing humans on the moon. The coin was produced at multiple United States Mint facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver, and millions of pieces entered circulation. Despite the large production numbers, collectors continue searching for coins that have exceptional quality and preserved detail. Condition plays a major role in determining how valuable a 1974 Eisenhower dollar can become. Coins that have been preserved in brilliant, uncirculated condition often attract strong interest in the collector market. Professional coin grading services examine details such as luster, surface quality, and strike sharpness. When a coin receives a high mint state grade, its value can increase dramatically compared to regular circulated examples. In today's collector market, many 1974 Eisenhower dollars already sell for noticeable amounts depending on their quality and mint mark. Attractive, uncirculated examples can easily reach prices between $100 and $400. When collectors discover coins with outstanding surfaces and almost perfect preservation, the price can climb much higher. High-grade specimens have been known to sell for $800 or even $1,500 in specialized auctions. Some of the finest known examples graded at the highest levels have reached impressive auction results. Certain premium coins have achieved values close to $3,000 when the quality is exceptional. Collectors are especially interested in coins that still display their original mint shine and strong design features. These details indicate that the coin has survived decades without heavy handling. Another reason the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is gaining attention is the growing global interest in vintage United States coins. Collectors across many countries actively search for classic American coin designs. Large dollar coins are especially appealing because they are visually striking and feel substantial when held in hand. The Eisenhower dollar remains one of the largest circulating coins produced in the modern era. As time passes, more coins are lost, damaged, or heavily circulated. This means well-preserved examples become increasingly difficult to find, which can push collector demand higher. Many experts believe that coins with strong historical significance often experience growing interest as new generations of collectors enter the hobby. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar fits perfectly into that category because it connects American presidential history with the story of space exploration and national achievement. Because of these factors, collectors believe that high-quality examples of this coin may continue increasing in value over the coming years as demand grows in the numismatic market. For anyone who owns a 1974 Eisenhower dollar, taking a close look at its condition could reveal a surprisingly valuable collectible. A single well-preserved coin from this historic series could already be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's collector world. Second coin, the 1977 D Eisenhower $1 coin, also known as the IkeDollar, might be hiding in plain sight in an old drawer or a forgotten coin collection, and its value is a story of two extremes. For the vast majority of these coins, the value is modest, but for a select few, it reaches heights that would make any collector's heart race. We're talking about the difference between a piece of pocket change and a four-figure prize. This isn't just a coin. It is a piece of American history, a tangible link to a pivotal moment in the 20th century, and for some, a potential payday. When you first look at a 1977 D IkeDollar, you're holding a large, impressive piece of currency. It weighs 22.68 grams and measures 38.1 millimeters across, making it a substantial and unmistakable coin. The D mint mark, stamped just below President Eisenhower's neck on the front, tells you it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the workhorses of the U.S. Treasury. The Denver facility that year produced a massive number of these coins for general circulation, specifically 32,983,006 of them. This high mintage is the primary reason why, in circulated condition, the coin is not rare. If you have one that has been passed around in commerce, showing the wear and tear of countless transactions, its value is likely very close to its face value of $1, perhaps a couple of dollars more to a dealer looking to fill a hole in a basic collection. But the story does not end there. The true value of a 1977 D Eisenhower dollar is determined by its condition, or what collectors call its grade. Think of it like a classic car. A rusted-out shell is worth very little, but a mint-condition, low-mileage original is worth a fortune. The same principle applies here. If you have a 1977 D IkeDollar that was never released into circulation, one that still retains its original mint luster and has no scratches or nicks from banging against other coins in a mint bag, its value begins to climb. These pristine examples were often saved by collectors in mint sets, which were sealed packages sold by the U.S. Mint. In 1977, you could buy a complete set of the year's coins for just $7, and many people stored them away carefully. It is these coins that survived in perfect gem condition that command the real money. Professional coin grading services like PeaceGS and NGC encapsulate coins in protective holders and assign them a grade on a 1 to 70 scale. For a 1977 D-Dollar, a coin graded Mint State 65 or MS65 might be worth around $186 according to price guides. But as you go up the scale, the value explodes. An MS66 Plus coin, of which there are very few, can sell for a few $100s. And then you reach the pinnacle. A 1977 D Eisenhower dollar graded MS67 is an absolute condition rarity. As of recent tallies, PCGS has graded only about 24 examples at this level. In the last few years, these top-tier coins have sold for astonishing prices, ranging from $3,120 to a staggering $7,637.50 at public auction. So, if your coin looks like it was just struck yesterday with flawless, brilliant surfaces, you could be looking at a value of over $3,000. However, the most jaw-dropping value for a 1977 D coin is reserved for a miraculous error. Imagine the scene at the Denver Mint. A small batch of planchets, which are the blank metal discs that coins are stamped from, accidentally got mixed in. These particular planchets were not the standard copper-nickel clad ones meant for the 1977 D. They were 40% silver-clad planchets, left over from the striking of special bicentennial coins at the San Francisco Mint. Somehow, these silver blanks found their way into the machinery at Denver, and a tiny number of 1977 D coins were struck on them. This error is so famous and so rare that it is ranked as one of the top 100 modern U.S. coins. Experts believe only about 10 to 15 of these silver planchet errors exist. If you are lucky enough to find one of these, you have hit the numismatic jackpot. These 40% silver error coins are incredibly valuable. Their value depends on their condition, but even a well-circulated example graded 55 Australian dollars has sold for thousands. In mint state condition, the prices become breathtaking. Recent auction records for these rare error coins show they consistently sell for over $20,000 and $26,000. One certified MS63 example sold for over $21,000, while others have reached as high as $26,400. This is the ultimate treasure hidden within the seemingly ordinary 1977 D Eisenhower dollar. So, why was this coin even built in the first place? The history is as rich as the potential value. The Eisenhower dollar was born from a perfect storm of national sentiment and historic achievement. After a 35-year hiatus in the production of dollar coins, Congress was under pressure to issue a new one, particularly for use in the casinos of Nevada and in the expanding vending machine industry. Then, in March of 1969, former President Dwight D Eisenhower passed away. The public and political desire to honor the beloved general and president gave the new coin its purpose. But what to put on the other side? Just 2 months after Eisenhower's death, humanity achieved its greatest adventure. Apollo 11 landed on the moon. This was a moment of unparalleled national pride. Chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, Frank Gasparo, brilliantly fused these two ideas. The obverse, or front, features a powerful, determined portrait of Eisenhower. For the reverse, Gasparo based his design on the Apollo 11 mission patch, created by astronaut Michael Collins. It shows an American eagle, clutching an olive branch of peace, landing on the lunar surface with the Earth looming dramatically in the background. It is the only major U.S. coin to feature our planet on it. The coin was a tribute to the man who led the nation and the achievement that captivated the world. The journey to get the coin minted was a political battle. The big question was, what metal should it be made of? Some wanted it struck in silver to honor President Eisenhower's memory with a precious metal. Others, worried about hoarding and rising silver prices, insisted on a cheaper base metal. The final compromise, signed into law by President Nixon on December 31st, 1970, was ingenious. The general circulation coins, like your 1977 D, would be made of copper nickel clad. But the mint would also strike special collector's versions in 40% silver at the San Francisco Mint. This is why the 1977 D silver planchet error is so significant. It's a bizarre and incredibly rare hybrid of these two parallel coinage programs. For a collector or a curious family member looking through grandpa's old things, the 1977 D Eisenhower dollar represents a fantastic opportunity. The vast majority are common, but the potential for discovery is real. If your coin is worn, it's a wonderful piece of history to hold and appreciate. But if it is pristine, or if its color seems slightly off, hinting at a silver composition, you need to get professionally authenticated. Do not clean it, as that would destroy its value. Put it in a soft, non-abrasive holder and consult a reputable coin dealer or send it to a grading service. You could be holding a coin that thousands of people would love to buy, a coin that represents not just $1, but a breathtaking moment in American history. The maximum prize for this coin is over $26,000, and that makes it valuable beyond any doubt. Go check your change. The search is part of the fun.